Good day to you, everyone. Good day to whoever is watching me right now. Okay, now I'm going to teach you people about anatomy of candlestick. Okay, it's very simple. It's that simple. Just clear your head about everything you've heard about forex and just listen to me. Okay, there are two forms of candlesticks. Okay, you have a bullish candle and a bearish candle. It's that simple. Okay, I accept what I say and you move on with it. You have a bullish candle and a bearish candle. Mm. And this is how they each look like. I'm gonna draw each of them for you. Okay. So sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna do this real quick and move on to the next topic. And this is my first ever video I'm ever doing about forex. I'm putting it on YouTube. Yeah. Very cool. So forex is very interesting. Okay. If you've taken the initiative or the step to learn about forex trading, congratulate yourself. mm, Because not many people actually like to be in this to be in this industry. Sorry, we all know what people say about this industry. Some will say you lose your money, you get scammed, um, a whole lot. But the interesting thing about this forex thing is that it makes you free. You know, you don't work for anybody. You don't need to think about your sales. You don't need to think about customer reviews. You don't think too much about a whole lot of stuff. Okay. You don't need people to give you opinions on what you should do with your money. You come, you sit in front of the chart, you analyze, then you move on. Yeah, just analyze, then you move on. And you don't take people's opinions and use it for anything. You analyze price objectively and what you just move on. So this thing here is called a bullish candle, okay, and this one is called a bearish candle. This one signifies what? Upper prices or what? Bullish prices. This one signifies what? Lower prices or what? Bearish prices. So we have a bearish candle here. Okay. So this is a bearish candle. Then this is a bullish candle. Sorry. Don't know why my mouse is full. I'm sorry if you can't hear me well. I would bear with you to please understand the concept I'm teaching. Okay, just forget about the audio. I don't have a good mic. I'm using my earpods as at now. As at was the date? 22nd August 2025. So that's a bullish candle. Okay. Now it's a bullish candle and that's a bearish candle. Now when we talk about a candlestick, every candlestick has a lifespan. Okay. It's just like you being born through puberty, teenage, then you become an adult. Okay. So there are four stages of a candlestick. Okay. We have the open, the high, the low, and the close, or the open, the low, the high, and the close, depending on what. Either it's a bearish candle or it's a bullish candle. So let's take the bullish candle. We are going to name the parts of the bullish candle. Okay. So first of all, we call the highest point here. I think this is okay. Oh, sorry, this is okay. The highest point of the candle, we call it. Okay, they are not on the same line, but at least it signifies something. So call it the high of the candle. Okay, let me change this thing for you. So, yeah, so, so that's the high of a candle. Make it bigger. So that's the high of a candle. Okay. Then this part is called the low of a candle. Okay, we call it the low of a candle. It's very simple. Just don't complicate it for yourself. And this is called the low of a candle. The low. Okay, my network. Okay, then I make it black so that the colors you can appreciate what you are seeing here. So make it black for you. Black, 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 black. Excuse me. Excuse me 1 second. So, um, sorry. As I was saying, um, oh, sorry. Let me check something here. I think it's connected. So these are the highs of the candle, and these are the lows of the candle. Okay. So there's another thing that I want to put in, which is this part here. Okay, this part, this part, this part, this part. Okay. So we call this. Okay. Okay. Let me talk about something before I type. Okay. So for a bullish candle, okay, it has a life cycle. Okay, and the life cycle is like the open. Since it's bullish and we want upper prices, the open is always at the bottom. Okay, so it's open. Well, here's the open, the low, the high, then it comes to the close. Okay, so let's do that. Let's put the open here. Okay, then let's put the close here. That's the close. Then this will be open. Okay, it's not always the same. Okay, because they are what? There are two different what candles. Nothing. The only thing that changes about them is their open and close. Okay, one's open is on top, another one's open is below. So for a bullish candle, uh, sorry, can start this thing. Okay, so for a bullish candle, we have the open, the low, then it comes to the high, then the close. So this is how a bullish candle looks like. It's kind of something like this. One, okay, okay, let me do it like this. Um, Something like this. You get me? And then it comes to the what? The high. Then it comes to the what? The close. Okay. So it's like open, open, low, high, then that's what it do. That's what they close. So the close of a candle is when the candle is what is dead. Then that at the close of the candle, that's where what a new candle starts to what to print. Okay, so a candle is born at the open. It leaves its life from the open to the low, the high, then what it dies at the what they close. So it's what open, low, high, close. If you're able to understand just this thing that I'm teaching you, it can help you analyze a lot of charts, because a lot of charts actually are based on the open, high, low, close. That's if you're in a bullish trend. Okay, so you know that what a monthly candle can be made up of what daily candles, hourly candle, and a daily candle can made up of what hourly candles, and an hourly candle can be made up of what minute candles. Minute candles can be made up of what seconds candles. Do you understand? Yes. So in just a monthly candle, something like, let's say this is a whole bullish month, in the month of August that we are in right now. Let's say this is the month of August what candle. Okay, just the month August. There's the candle. Do you understand? If you're able to know where August is going to open, you don't need to know where the close is going to be. Just knowing where the open is going to be, and knowing that what August is going to have a low at a certain what price level, you can catch the trade from the low of the candle to the what to the high, or somewhere around this area here, which means you'll be catching the whole of what this body, the whole of this volume. Do you understand? The whole of this volume. Do you understand? You see the deep part of this thing, the candle is called the body. Okay, the deep part is called the what the body. Let me put that inside here. Okay, so this is called the body of the candle. Okay, so this is called the body of the candle, and that one also has a body. So same for the bearish candle. Okay, so this is how a bearish candle opens. It opens here. It opens at the what? The open. Then it goes to the what? It goes to the what? The high. Comes to the what? The low. Then goes to the what? The close. Okay. You see, there are two different candles. They can never be the same. You understand? So this one too does what? It goes from the what? The open, high, low, close. Do you understand? Open, high, low, close. You get it? To make it very simple for you, let's analyze something here. Let's try and analyze something here. Abi, we said the green candle opens like this, goes to the low, comes to the high, then goes to the close. Okay, let's make that one yellow. Sorry. I'm trying to find it difficult doing this thing here. Let's do it again. It goes from the open, goes to the low, comes to the high, then comes to what? The close. Okay. So if I'm to make this one yellow, it's okay. So now let's look at something. We say a bullish candle does what? Opens at this point, comes to the low, goes to the high, then closes. Let me copy this and paste it again. And put, I told you that what? At the what? At the close. A bit open, low, high, close. At the close, which is at this point here. Okay. At this close level, which is at this point. At the close of a candle. But the moment a candle closes, it dies and a new candle starts to form. So let's say this is another new candle forming. Do you understand? What does a candle do? It goes to what? You see that the close of what the previous candle or the candle one, okay, becomes the what? Becomes the what? The open of what candle two. Okay, okay. So let's say candle two, that's what opens. Then maybe it goes to a low to somewhere point here. Then maybe the high is somewhere here. Then the close is somewhere here. Okay, let's copy that one too. That one too, where the close is for candle two. No? Okay, this one is open, low, high, close. Now where the close is at candle two, no? That is where what candle three what will start to print from. Do you understand? You see, candle three also has started printing. Let's do same for what candle four. You will see that we are what you will see that what as we keep on doing what I'm doing, we are moving in a what in an uptrend. You understand? I don't know if you can see what I'm saying. You can see that you are moving in a what in an uptrend. Okay, like picture it in your head very well. You can see that you are moving in a what an uptrend. You see what I'm doing. You see, we are moving in a what in an uptrend. If you want to see if it's an uptrend, use the trend line. Okay, you see the diagonal is going up. Do you understand? You see, we are in a what? We are in an uptrend. Do you understand? Yes. It's very simple. It's just simple. If you think you don't understand, you just go over the video over and over and over and listen to what I'm saying. Do you understand? You can see that candle one opened, open, low, high, close. Do you understand? Then candle two, where the candle one closed, that was where candle two opened, open, low, high, what, close. Candle three, open, low, high, close. You see, we are moving in an uptrend. We are going up. We are moving up. We are moving up. Okay. So you see that this one, the trend is like this. Okay, so this one, the trend is like that. So something like this. You see this on the trend is what? It's an upward. It's an uptrend. That's why it's called a bullish candle. You understand? Let's do the same for the bearish candle. What did we say about bearish candle? They open at what? They open where? At the open, then they go to the where? They go to the high, then they do what? They come down to the low, then they what? They close. Okay, so if this one too, I'm doing it blue, then I'll do it like this. Okay, so this one too, open, what? High, low, then what? Close. Now, sorry, let's take this one, then copy and paste. Now, you will see that where this candle opened high, low, then close. Where it closed, that's where the next candle will do what? Will start to print. So let's say this candle starts to print around this, it gives us a high at this area here, then maybe a low at what? This area here, then maybe a close at this area here. Okay, you see that this one too, where this candle's what closes, which is at this area here. Where the close is at this area, you see, open high, low, then what? Close. So where this candle, the first candle here, its open is here, the high is here. So the open here is the open at what? This area here. The high here is the high at what? This area here, which is this high. And the low here is the what? The low at this area here, which is this low. And the close here is the close at this area here, which is what? This close. So if this next candle is also what? A bearish candle is going to what? Print. It will open at the close of what? The previous candle. So candle one's close is the open for what? Candle what? Candle two. So candle two will open here, go high, go low, then go what? Go to the close. So now let's do the same way. So you see that this one too, it will do what? It's coming down. You understand? This one will keeps on coming down. Okay. Okay. So that it keeps on coming down. Okay. Then let's do the last one. You see that? So now you see this one is what very understandable. So you see that wherever every candle closes, that's where the new candle will start to print. Goes high, goes lower. Then you see this one is also what? A downtrend. If you can see it very well, you can see that what? We are in a what? We are in a downtrend. You understand? We are in a what? We are in a very, very downtrend. So this one too like this. Yeah, I'll do like this. Okay. So you see, we are in a what? We are in a downtrend. So this is what? A bearish trend, and this is what? A bullish trend. Those are the names that we give to it. Okay. So this is what? This is a bullish trend. Sorry. This is a bullish trend. Okay. That's what? A bullish trend. Then uh, then this is a bearish trend. Okay. So we have a bullish trend and we have a bearish trend. Do you understand? So all this is called the anatomy of a candlestick. Do you understand? Yes. And it's very simple. Just go over the video over and over and over again. You understand it. Okay. This is what the backbone, or this is the skeleton of what a candle looks like. Okay, I'm trying to show you how the skeleton of how a candle looks like, and this is the skeleton of how a candle looks like. Okay, so we will go into the chart, then we'll find what examples of what those candles, then we'll find what the high, the close, and all that. Do you understand? So if I drag down, then I come to the chart, you see that my candles are not red and what green like the normal chart you've been seeing out there. I like it green and black because the red, when I see red candles like that, I don't like it when I'm trading with it. Okay, it affects my psychology. Okay, so I like it when they are black and green, and I've been using this for more than 5 years. Okay, so um, wherever you see black candles, they are bearish candles, and wherever you see what green candles, they are bullish candles. Okay, so if you take uh, let's say you see, let's do with the bullish candles first. Okay, I want to okay. You see this candle here. Okay, the candle where my mouse pointer is. This candle, this candle. Okay, if you take this candle here, you understand. It's a bullish candle. Okay, so where did it open? Okay, this is where it opened. It opened at the bottom. You understand? Because we know that what from the anatomy of candlestick, bullish candles open from the bottom. You get me? So this is the open. I'm going to represent them by their initials. Okay. So this is that's the open of the candlestick. Okay. Okay. That's the open of a candlestick. Okay. Then from the open, where does the candle go? The candle goes to the what? The low. You understand? It goes to the what? The low. Okay. So now the bullish candle, which is this one here, it opens at what? This point here. The point between the wick and the what? The box where they meet. That's the open of the candlestick. Okay. It opens there. Okay. Then, sorry. It moves to the what? It moves to the low. Okay. It moves to the low. Then it goes to the what? The high. Okay. So that's the high. So the open is around this area here. So this candle started what? Was born at what? This area. It started printing at what? The open. Then it dropped. It dropped to the what? The low, which is this area here. When it dropped to the low, then it immediately what? Ran to the what? The high. Do you understand? That is why it's making it what? A bullish candle. Do you understand? So this 10 thing you are seeing here, I told you this thing is called the body, and these things are called the wick or shadow. If you can't remember wick, you can call it shadow. Or you can even use the movie called John Wick to remember what this wick. So the wick is here, and this wick is here. Okay. So it opened here, went to the low, moved up to the high. Then where does it close? It closed between the what? The higher weight. This is the what? The high of the what? The wick of the what? The upper side of the what? The body. The high of the what? This what? This candle. Okay. So the low is between the what? This wick and what? The top part of the what? The body. The top part of this body's candle. Okay. So if so, this is where the close will be. That's the close. Okay. So my network. So it has come. So open, low, high, close gives you a what? A bullish candle. And I told you that wherever a candle close, that is where what? The next candle's open will be. So you can see that what? This candle's what? Open is here. Do you understand? You see that this candle's open is here. Oh, so it is actually at the area of what where the previous candle's close was. You see the moment this candle's closed here, no, and this candle was printing, no, it opened at the bottom here. You understand? So that one too is a bullish candle. It opened there. Then what? It went for the what? The low. Okay. Then after going for the low, it went for the what? It went for the high. Then where did it go to? It went for the what? The close. Okay. It's that simple. You understand? Yes. So this one too is what? Open, low, high, close. This one is what? Open, low, high, close. But I see that this candle here is a bearish candle. And where do bearish candles open? They open at the top and it is the what? It is at the close of the previous candle. You see, this candle's close was here. If it was a bullish candle, this part will be the what? The open. And the low, then the high, then the close, which will make it bullish. But since it's a bearish candle, the open will be where? The open will be here. Okay. Then with the moment it opened, it went for the high. Sorry. It went for the high. After the high, where did it go to? It went for the what? It went for the low. Then where did it go to? It went for the what? It went for the close. Okay. So that's the close. So you see, this one opened here, went for the low, went for the high, then came to the close. Then at the where the close was, that was where the next candle opened. Low, high, close. Then where this close was, that's where the bearish candle opened. High, low, close. Do you understand? You see, there has been a change in trend. Everything was just moving up, 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 up. Now we are moving what? We are moving down. You get me? Yes. So all what you see here is how what candlesticks what operate. You understand? So all the candlesticks you see here, all the candlesticks you see here, this is how they operate. All the candlesticks you see here, plenty candlesticks you see here, all of them, this is how they operate. They operate on the basis of what? Open, high, low, close, and open, low, high, close, depending on whether it's bullish or bearish. Do you understand? Yes. So you can draw this out in your notebooks, journal it. Sorry. Um, you can have them in your notebooks. Okay. You can learn them very well. And I think if you're able to understand this anatomy of a candlestick very well, it will open your mind and your brains to when we start analyzing the market. Okay, that is using smart money SMC concept. Okay, to analyze where the market is going to move next. Okay, and how to be profitable. Okay, even though there are going to be losses, we are going to be keep on learning and being objective to what price. Okay, so I'm done with what I'm supposed to do, and I'll be doing the next video, which will be talking about um, market structures and how you can link them to what uh, the candlestick anatomy. Okay, because you can link market structure to candlestick anatomy. Okay, yes. So we're going to learn about that also. Okay, so thank you for your time. Okay, and have a good day. Thank you.